What's up, y'all? Welcome to a brand new video. Today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. You're kind of looking at my setup right now, and I wanted to sit down here and thank you guys for helping my channel reach 1,000, over 1,000. Now we're at 5,000. I didn't even really have 1,000 for more than 24 hours. Once I hit it, I kind of just kept going for a little bit, and this was like back in December when this happened. A lot of y'all are from TikTok, maybe from some of the shorts, or just managed to come across my videos. And honestly, I want to thank y'all for choosing to stick around, or at least choosing to give a fuck and press the red button that was beside my account. It really means a lot. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I mean. I already had the idea for what I wanted to do for a 1K special. It just kind of took me a while because I kind of didn't expect to get it the way I did. So I wasn't really ready. So that's why it's taken, what, 2 months now? It's kind of crazy looking back to when I was a little kid, legit wanting to have to make one of these videos, and now I'm doing it, and it's kind of weird. I obviously couldn't do it myself, but my homies already know how much I appreciate them being a part in the stuff I make, and always willing to be a part of my videos and make them enjoyable to watch and even more enjoyable to make. But enough of that. There's no need to prolong this thank you. It's pretty obvious that I appreciate everybody who's taken a part, especially those who, drop likes and comment. This what truly tells me I'm doing a good job. Now, what are we doing for 1,000? Well, in a previous video, I claimed this.
Hairline reveal when?
Hairline reveal at
1,000 subscribers. And I'm not gonna get it cut. It's gonna be fucked. And though it was obviously taken as a joke, I did kind of want to do that. And since I don't really show my face, obviously, figured I'd at least give y'all a little bit of hairlineage. But before we get to that, I asked you guys on YouTube, Twitter, and my Discord to give me Q&A questions. I've never done a Q&A in my life, so y'all can start with the most basic of basic ones, and then we can get a little bit advanced. I haven't really watched a lot of Q&As to see how most people do them, but I mean, they seem pretty self-explanatory. So that's a question. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. But since this isn't the most comfortable chair in the world, I figured I'd answer these questions outside of here. Oh, and after I do this and hairline reveal, stick around. I do have a little bit of an update I want to give y'all. So yeah.
Oh shit, wait. That was the outro music. The intro, play the intro.
Like I said, you guys asked me questions, so now it's time for me to answer them. This is where we're gonna go first. You think a peacock winning against a flamingo? I think a peacock is a predator's walking flashbang. Flashbang would do a thing or two to my funny bone. So as much as I would love for the peacock to win, the flamingo's taking the cake on this one. Are there any moments in your childhood that impacted you for better or worse? So there's this one time I jumped on a soccer ball to stop it from rolling, then I got a concussion. I had every teacher I ever had tell me that I was gonna be shit. One time I cut my brother's finger halfway off by accident. It felt pretty bad. My dad swears I did it on purpose, but like, no. Can a brother hold $5? Just for you, man? Sure. Just send me a cash app. And don't be surprised if I spoil anything in the for section. Tori asks, do you believe in the N-word card? No, I don't. You just don't say it. I know it's hard, but relax. Incock asks, do a group to meet? Your booty were wet? Favorite collab so far? It's weird calling some of these videos collabs because most of these, if not all of the people I played with on the video, I'm cool with. If I had to choose something specific, I think the time I played Phasmophobia with Kamon and Dom was pretty fun. If Sly has 9 apples and he gives 3 to Keyshawn, and then you give him 7 more, what is the total mass of the sun? Not sure, but I do know it's about 333,000 times more than Earth. Did you play any sports in your life? I only ever really played football and basketball. I never really was into basketball, like watching it. I do want to, but I never did growing up. I was heavy in football for a while. So much that I actually played in some leagues, a tackle football league and a flag football league. And it was fun. I was a wide receiver and a defensive end. My favorite football teams were the Cowboys and the Bengals. How long does it take to finish a video? Unfortunately, video editing software is dog shit, with a particular scent of dog shit, alright? The thing is, they're really good, but they move really slow, because it takes so much of your computer. And I've already upgraded my RAM and everything, but but because it moves slow a lot, sometimes I don't focus, so it takes what would probably be like 3 to 6 hours, depending on the length of the recording, 3 to 6 days of work. But that's probably inaccurate anyways, so I'd rather categorize my editing time into phases. I usually go throughout the entire recording, which would be like a couple hours usually, and cut what I don't want to keep. Then if it's not a stream video, I'm likely putting clips in their like semi-particular orders. Then after that, I'm polishing the cuts and editing the audio while I put in the background music, which are different video game tracks, mostly from old SpongeBob and Nicktoons games I played when I was a little youngin'. Any ideas for merch in the future? Well, I can't really say anything right now. Funnily enough though, we've had a bunch of like materials and stuff like t-shirts and these vinyls here to make t-shirts, but designs that I would possibly have in mind I can see taking a lot more than having these vinyls to make, or at least, I mean, not really more, but it'll be a lot harder to do, definitely. We have all this because we have a company that we kind of stopped messing with for a little while, but we're gonna get back on it at some point. And I think in addition to that, we probably will throw in some tables merch on there. But if it is anything, it's probably just gonna be some simple logo stuff for now until, you know, my channel has a few more years into it and we get some more creative ideas coming up. As much as I would love to have everything except for shirts to be the first line of merch, like I said in one of my Fortnite videos a while back, realistically speaking, it would be cool to have some shirts and hoodies and stuff for you guys. And yes, I do have a pet. His name's Tut, not to be confused with King Tut or Tit. What's 2 plus 2? 4, nigga. Ever gonna do IRL videos? Well, I mean, if ideas come to mind, I'll get to them. I mean, I can only do so much since I don't show my face. Oh, you got some more questions. What's your body count? Unfortunately, I haven't killed anyone yet. Have you ever kissed a girl or boy? It's 2021. Well, it's 2022 now, but I have kissed a girl before. She was born a woman, for as far as I know. What would you do if you saw a 10-foot-long frog? If I seen a frog that was built like Shaq, I'd have to cop a few flicks. Graham gotta get a hold of them hoes, and I expect y'all to be baking that motherfucker in the comments too. Who are those Negroes in your vids? I met a lot of people from different occasions. I would say it all started with playing Smash 4 with some people in the Discord server, and then when the event was over, I saw some people in a room still with a slot open. I wanted to be annoying and join and see if they were gonna like kick me out or something, but they ended up inviting me on a different server, and it all went downhill from there. Alright, looks like I gotta make a family members tier list and a SML mugshots tier list, so let's go on that.
So for the family tier list is pretty simple. I'll put my parents and my little brother at D tier, and I'll be all the way in Q. So up next we got the SML mugshots tier list. Shout out to Super Mario Logan. It was very interesting to see how many mugshots there are. So much so that someone actually made a compilation of them. So I'm gonna go through them because they also have the charges that they got next to the mugshots. All right, so we got my boy Lavelle. We're weed, DUI, weed again, probation violation. Okay, hold on. A lot of okay ones. I mean, he just be looking. But something about this, like he just looks a little too confused. And I love that. Now this one, popped collar. All right, so we got this dude. This is a Chili's brother, little brother or something. Firing a weapon on open ground. Identification of rap and weed. All right, so he got busy. Them Florida niggas, man, you know, they're scary for aggravated assault, battery, robbery, weapon offense, home invasion. Dude, failure to appear. I don't know where he didn't want to go to, but at least he made it to take that flick. Put that in the hard category. SD's alright. Actually, I'll put that one on goated. Fuck it. Traffic violation and resisting arrest. Kind of bad. I'll give you an alright. Who in the fuck? Oh, this must be the dad. Generic statute code. Battery. Is he slumped? Oh my god. Battery again. Where's his clothes at? Battery again? I don't know how I feel about this one, to be honest. I don't like the angle they gave him. Or his hairline. This one don't even really look like a mugshot. It looks more like a yearbook picture to me. Child abuse. Charges were dropped because he was framed. I don't remember who this is, but I recognize him, so I'll give him hard for the angle. And he also got out, so he just has a free mugshot picture, to be honest. Adriana, hey there. Battery? What the f? Even though it doesn't look like much now, I can feel the iconic in this mugshot. I'm gonna put that one up to GOAT. Alright, who the fuck is this? Chiller. I give you an alright, you're hard. Alright, is there anything I should change up here? I'm doing Lavelle a little dirty. Who doesn't love a good hearty smile? Fuck, marry, kill. The homie Ben, Chickmafoot, or Shofu? Okay, I would kill myself. Would it be funny if your name was Philip? Yeah, that'd be funny. It'd be hilarious. Especially once I have your mom. flipping on my BBC. Can I hit? Ew, no. What made you want to make music? I got into music at around like 2009, 2010. My dad had started a little music label with his friends and cousins, and after they stopped making music and we had a whole studio in our home, I figured we may as well, use the damn thing. So in middle school I learned very basics, but didn't take it too serious until like the latter part of high school. I actually remember back in high school, some of my friends was using my older beats to make some diss tracks on each other. And it was hilarious, especially having people in the class or at lunch just talking about them. After that, I started making beats more consistently. All this time I was using Logic Pro X, and then when I wanted to upgrade the studio, which actually took about a year to get around to it, by the way, I had to teach myself how to use FL Studio. What's that behind you? How much stuff can you stuff in a stuff until the stuff will stuff enough stuff? Well, because stuffies have secret pockets
that are fun to discover. Plus, your child.
In a troubled world in which we live in, it is almost impossible not to find someone who is experiencing hunger in any one of its forms. Whether it is food, for knowledge, or for love. Hunger is everywhere and it mercilessly attacks anyone, young or old, black or white. In Richard Wright's autobiography, Black Boy, Wright suffers hunger for love, hunger for knowledge, and hunger for what he believes is right. My question is, do you got that gyat? Hey homie, can I get a free beat? You know what, since I gave the other brother $5, go ahead and DM me, we can discuss business. What was your favorite video to create? Not in terms of views, but the one you liked the most? Oh, probably the Pokemon Cypher 2019 base boost. Honestly, it's hard to say because a lot of videos were very simple but great videos to look back at. For me, it's the most recent videos like the dumbest Nick All-Star Brawl moments to date, but there's videos that took some special work with results that I look back at and just smile. Like my commentary videos. The Nickelodeon Cypher would have been one of them, but music stresses me out way too much, and some were just simply fun to record, like Crab Game, and some were, to me, a big deal to execute and worked out way too well, like my Valorant videos and all my EPOW ones, or the video I was bullied in VR chat. So unfortunately, I can't say I have one to put a favorite on yet. Can you clap without... What made you want to start YouTube? Who was your inspiration? Oh boy, you're in for one. On November 3rd, 2011, the 3DS released. And for Christmas in 2012, I was fiending for a Nintendo 3DS. So much so that I wanted to watch videos on Super Mario 3D Land to see what it was like. Come across a clean thumbnail from the channel Super Skarmory. I didn't even know it was a thing where people recorded games on YouTube, but for the longest time I just watched that Let's Play until he beat it, and it was my new form of television. That series was all I needed to turn tube in my hobby. I had a touchscreen MP3 player with the camera on the back, stacked a bunch of game cases, and started making Super Mario Bros. Wii videos and some Mario Galaxy recordings. All of those are nowhere to be found. I actually don't even know where the MP3 player is. I did post like some Super Mario Bros. Wii videos on an old channel that doesn't exist anymore. Like I didn't know if I deleted it actually or not, but I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. So this was also obviously when my love for watching YouTube videos came in as well. A few big inspirations for me were channels like Kobana Money 456, Kuba Kung Fu, especially for his thumbnails, just all around graphic art style. I always thought his art style was good. Smitty and the way he edits, even though that was a little bit later down the line. Just to name a few, like I have a lot of people I subscribe to and watch. But definitely the biggest community for me was just like the Nintendo community. Funny enough, Sky Does Minecraft played a big part in my Minecraft phase in middle school, but another person was my technology teacher. I went to performing arts school, which basically meant that when I started middle school, I had to choose and then audition for a major. I joined the school during the second half of 5th grade, so I didn't even know a lot of the teachers, but the ones I did know tried to get me to choose theirs. They were trying to convince me because, one, I'm that nigga, and also I was telling them that my dad was forcing me to do technology whenever they asked me what major I wanted to do. I personally wanted to do art, and at the time I didn't know the tech teacher, and he seemed kind of like a dickhead. Though as those 3 years went by, that was far from the case. I learned most of what I knew there. Editing, green screens, beat making. Definitely owe a lot to the GOAT, Mr. Smith, for all the shit I learned there. And from then on, I knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. It's probably still not gonna happen, but we'll see. Okay, but what are your thoughts on black people? 4 out of 10? All right, that's enough of that. Here's my hairline or whatever.
Tables.
Only lazy niggas say that shit.
I'm about to take a lot of pics with this haircut, bitch. About to take a nigga bitch with this haircut. Come here. About to cop a new fit in this haircut. I'm fresh. Don't ask me to do shit, I got my haircut. Feeling like a new man with this haircut. Looking good. I'm trying to fuck you and your friend with this haircut. Barbara say you want a band for this haircut. What the fuck? Well, nigga, I ain't paying for this haircut.
All right, cool. Hopefully that wasn't a waste of your time. You guys flying through, and once again, thank y'all for
showing your support. If you came across this video and you're not subscribed yet, please do. I thought I was gonna have more of an update for you guys, but not really. I don't really have too drastic changes to make whole videos about it. But there is an update for the main channel. I kind of wanted to create a new series. I do have a lot of videos that I've recorded that was never uploaded on my computer. Like I still have a lot of space on my hard drives, but I would love to clear up a lot more space with all the extra bullshit I have. I thought this idea like a while ago, like at 700 subscribers, but I wanted to wait until I got 1,000 so that I can make a little update bringing that up. It's called File Cabinets. I haven't started on one yet, but I just figured I'd let you know that that's a new type of series where basically you're gonna be seeing some really old videos. Like some of these videos are like from 2-3 years ago. They still had good moments, but since they weren't live, I couldn't really put them in as Twitch clips. And since it wasn't enough good moments to me, or wasn't worth making a video on because I couldn't really see the video doing too well, I just kind of just let it sitting, knowing that I was going to be able to post it as something like this new file cabinet series that's coming up. So yeah, we're not stopping anytime soon. Let's shoot for the higher. I'm not going to really give a number. I don't want to set expectations. I'm not going to lie and say I'm not like some numbers guy. I like numbers. Numbers are cool, but the numbers to me don't really mean much anything if y'all aren't enjoying what I'm making. So as long as y'all are enjoying what I got to offer, I'm happy. That's about it. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Much love. I'll see you all around.